with this, I welcome you guys to our new project, Night in the Nightmares, the 4th episode of Department of Heaven. It's been such a long time.
Night in the Nightmare.
Can't wait to get back in there. It's been such a long time. I think the last game that I played from the Department of Heaven series was Extra Union. Now, I'm not entirely sure what happened with episode 3, because I kind of wanted to go, alright, I kind of wanted to follow the line of the episodes. But it seems like there are some gaps with the episodes from the series. I have no idea why, but the 3rd game doesn't really exist. It goes straight to 4. It goes straight to 4. But that's alright. After all episodes are their own little stories. They have some characters that like to jump in between the games itself. But technically speaking, all of them follow their own rules. They have their own stories to tell. So without any further ado... Wait a second. Teaching? The tutorial mission section provided vital information on how to play the game. The other section can also be helpful. They have a tutorial before the game actually starts. Just like back then with the Bonn Corporation. With vital information on how to play the game. There's probably going to be a tutorial in the game itself. But the fact that they give me a tutorial before the game with 3 different tabs, tutorial mission, tutorial, and tips. Wait a second, let me take a little peek. Multiple tabs of tutorial missions, okay. And then we have a tutorial tab itself with even more tabs. Key items, shop classes, attacks, heroine, mimics, okay. Is it important for me to check them out before I start the game? Losing time, game over. Range charge? Charge time? Ready state? Okay. There's no way they can fit all of this tutorial in the game itself, right? There's no way they would fit all of those tutorials in the game. How would they even do that? Doing every fight or something? All of those things. You know, how about I'm going to do something that I already did before in the other scenario where the game provided me a tutorial right from the start. I'm going to play through the tutorial really quickly, and then I'm going to come right back here in order to continue the first part of the Let's Play. How about that? How about that? Because I think this is going to take a while. Just in case you guys are curious about how long this tutorial is going to be, I am going to record it as a 0 part, which is probably unlisted or invisible for the normal viewer. But just in order to see how long this tutorial is actually going to last, I'm going to include it into the playlist and probably in the description itself. But I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see me go through the tutorial for who knows how long, right? I'm pretty sure that would overstretch the first part entirely. I don't think we would even be able to start the story at all. So okay, give me a second. Let me just do that really quickly. Okay, I'm done. I went through all the tutorials. All of them. I went through all the tutorials. That literally took 2 hours of just tutorials. Holy damn. Okay. In case you want to learn how the game is played, as I already said, I recorded the whole thing. I recorded the whole thing, how to play this game. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. So much stuff. So much stuff at once. I'm just gonna wing it from this point on. I'm just gonna wing it. And also, this Wisp with Ictra, this explains why, during the second half of the whole tutorial segment, Yggdrasil started to give us the tutorial instead of the knights. Before, we got a tutorial from random knights, but after a certain point, it was just Yggdrasil and Yggdrasil alone. I was kind of surprised by that point, but now it makes sense. We can play as Yggdrasil as well. Isn't it just great? Absolutely great. But, seeing how we already had an entire game with Yggdrasil, and Moira was in the opening cutscene of this game, I would assume we should probably play as Moira instead. Yeah, let's play as Moira. After all, if Yggdrasil is going to have a different ending than Moira, then at some point we're certainly going to play her as well. Right? Yggdrasil can certainly wait a bit. Now then, let's play on normal and start our journey. And no, I don't want to see any more tutorials. I have enough tutorials for a lifetime. The Isles of Celestia was once a paradise. Here, an ancient and beautiful castle called Aventime stands proudly atop— oh shoot. It's gonna be one of those games again. Way too quick. It's gonna be way too quick.
The wisp of hope is lost. I have to survive.
Damn it! Where is he? Must find
The king will be furious. To regain what was lost.
Okay, that starts great. We're already running away from everyone. We're already running away from everyone. Great start, Maria! What did you do? What actually did you do? You were in the castle. Did you steal something? Maybe. The great many generation have passed since the royal family of the castle of Ammenheim still too slow. Even within the light, the time comes when the shadow draws close. A time when the old pledges are forgotten, when people lose sight of their path. Holy hell! During the time of strife, there was a man feared and renowned across the nation of the world, rivaled by none. But none, and not even he, could see the outcoming change, as if a vortex opened, swallowing everything. This is way too quick. This is way too quick. Game, I need more time to read. I'm a slow reader. I'm literally a slow reader. We're back at the castle, front garden. Anything on that side? I didn't find anything. Neither did I. Strange. I know for a fact that I saw a woman. What exactly did she look like? It was too dark to tell, but she was wearing armor. She started running the instant she saw me. I wonder who she was. She could be someone from the Western lands. Or possibly a survivor from Tiamat. Maybe. Did she come here looking for something? We've searched all over this area. She must be elsewhere. Damn it. She's not going to get away. I keep searching. Gather the other squad members. It'll be trouble if she escapes to town. We have to find her. I'm counting on you. I understand. Ooh, they're really looking for us, but I guess at this point we already escaped. Northeast Walde. In the abandoned church. It's finished. All that remains is to wait for the awakening. Once that happens... Did they already found you? Maybe they did. I need to stall for time before he wakes. This may assist him in his battle a bit. Are you dropping stuff for me? Oh, that would be so kind, because at this point I probably have nothing. Literally, I have nothing. Okay. You once controlled the fearsome Night Kingdom. Your touch will restore memories to wandering souls. They will temporarily regain their bodies to serve you. With proper weapons, they shall provide or rather prove their skills, striking down enemies with powerful blows. This will be the first trial of your power. How will you fare, Science of the Arbiter? Good question. We're about to figure that out. A diabated church lies lonely and forgotten in the depths of the ancient forest of Walde. The ravages of times are apparent, and what little remains shows that the church was built long ago. Okay, they give me more time during this screen. I'm just gonna wait a bit longer. Okay, I was about to say. I am still unable to press X to continue. This is going to bother me. This is seriously going to bother me. Monster! Slime! Slope! Soul to feast. Ah, so I can talk to monsters now. Good to know. Leave this place. Discover where you are. Your will to fight is growing. Okay, our first official battle. Now I have to remember what they learned, or rather what I have learned. First and foremost, let me check on my guy. Johann, warrior, neutral. And he is a guest, right? Yes, he is a guest. Okay. So what they explained to me about guest ghost knight guys is that I need to acquire a key item to ensure that this guy is going to join my team. Otherwise, he's just going to leave my side once the battle's over. And how do you get key items? Well, you have to break open the chest. And I guess the other stuff as well. Break to find key items. Yeah, they don't really tell you in which thing they're going to hide the key items. So in that case, just destroy everything inside before you kill the guys around you, right? Pretty much. And how do you destroy those things? Pretty simple. First and foremost, go to one of those corners, pick a weapon, like, I think a frozen axe. Yeah, frozen axe that you can use during the chaos phase. This is something I'm going to explain in a second. And then, of course, you need to equip a separate weapon as well. Like, where's other weapon? I need another weapon. The slasher? Yeah. The slasher that you can use during the lore phase, which I'm also going to explain later. Because our unit is capable of 3 different types of attacks. Depending on the action phase that we are currently seeing. Do you see that little icon? At the top right corner, action phase L for lore. We can change that to chaos phase, which depending on our unit has a different attack area that he is going to attack during that phase. Some weapons are only usable during the law phase, some weapons are only usable during the chaos phase. We always need to make sure to swap between them in order to generate MP to actually use our weapons itself. Okay? Okay, that is very important to know. Like seriously, that is very important to know. Now, our enemies. Okay, wait, it's a bit difficult to swap between this different stuff since I can't really select them. Or change the stuff that I can select. Our enemies, same as our units, follow a different path. Or rather, our units aren't moving at all from their current position. They just have an area of attack where they circle around to and attack from their spots. Now our enemies, they are capable of moving around, as you can see. This enemy is moving to the left, to the right in a straight line, and only following that line. If we don't have a weapon that is able to reach that phase from our current position, like our law phase attacks, as you can see from here, we would be unable to hurt that ghost at all. So if we don't equip the right weapon, we can't do anything against that foe, and we need to kill all the foes in order to win this fight. Now, this is where Chaos Phase comes into play, because with Chaos Phase, we can activate different types of weapons, increase our attack range. Instead of going into the lengths, we can reach further, which allows us to actually destroy all of the stuff around us as well, as you can see. But before we worry about destroying or defeating ghosts or the slimes, as I already mentioned before, we need to make sure to get the key items first, before anything else, right? Oh, I accidentally unequipped my knight. That would have been terrible. But good to know that I can unequip them as well. That's very good to know. Now about our enemies themselves. I think I was able to see more information about them. Like their class, their movement type, HP, the XP that it would give me, the attacks, corpse there, which costs us 3.5 time per shot, and it's shooting 4 projectiles, 2 bullets that move in a line. Evil chase, this bullet will curve backwards. Okay, but the evil chase doesn't really seem to be that strong, it's only 2.5 seconds. Yes, this time around, the enemies aren't attacking our HP bar. In this game, it's all about time. After all, we are literally a ball of light. We manifest our soldier, who are currently ghosts. We aren't really reliant on HP bars around here. All that matters is that we defeat our enemy in time. If we don't fulfill the victory conditions in time, before they drain us of all our time for every turn, we're going to lose. That is why we need to avoid all of their attacks. Like quite literally, we, us, our cursor, needs to avoid all of their attacks, otherwise they're going to drain our time, and that's something we don't want to see. Now I think I was able to see even more information about them. Oh, pictures! Pictures! The Ash Wraith. A residue fort that phases in and out of Corber forms. Okay. So, I guess it can disappear? From the looks of it? I mean, it is a ghost. Wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. Now, the slime has a -5 second hit. A bubble that stays in place for a while. And then 12 shots of 1.5 seconds. Bullets spread out in 6 directions. That might be a bit dangerous, but we will see once it happens. Green ooze, a mindless low-level creature that multiplies by splitting. Okay, so the slime is able to multiply itself. That could be troublesome at a certain point of time, but it's gonna be fine. Actually speaking, let me check up on Johann as well. He must have... Oh, I can check to see if the weapons are actually available for him as well. Good to see, very good to see. A rookie in the 11th Order. Worries for his mother constantly, so I can check on my knights as well. Now I know for a fact that I can even talk to him for a little bit, but I guess that's not quite available just yet. I probably have to fight, or rather start the battle first before that becomes an option, so let's just start the turn for now. Victory condition, defeat the enemy, fill 1 line of kill marker within 6 turns. So we have 6 turns in order to win this fight, otherwise it's game over. And I think every turn has 60 seconds. Yeah, every turn has 60 seconds. Don't worry about a thing. Unless we do something very specific, the timer's not going to get used up. Okay, how do I do this? Go on top of him and then start. Pause talk. Selected soul to hear the voice. A monster appeared, but by the time I realize it probably already killed you? Don't you have anything else to say about that? Probably not. Okay. So, let's see. How do I get your little key item? I need to get a key item for you, right? Let's go for the ghost first. But also destroying the chandeliers. Okay, work temperature. Both things are destroyed. Do I have enough? Oh no, you don't. Okay, I wasn't fast enough. Sometimes, if the enemy is doing something, you can actually intercept their skill attack by circling their little box that shows. But sometimes it's just not working. You need to circle around it quickly from the looks of it. It's a bit weird, right? It's a bit weird. Nevertheless. I'm gonna recharge my MP a little bit, since the fog is still around. Ah, by the way, I should explain the fog as well, but I'm already at it. You guys probably see the stuff around here, right? This fog icon. Now, in order to regenerate our MP, we actually need to attack the enemies if there's fog around. The more time we spend in one phase, the lesser the fog is getting around here. Okay? As you can see, the fog is getting a little bit lesser. The color is lighter and lighter. Once the fog is completely gone, we are unable to regenerate any more of our... Oh wait. Ugh. It's so difficult to explain stuff, but also keeping the movement in mind. As you can see, the more focus on the battlefield, the more chance you're going to get by hitting the enemy. That is why it's very important to swap between the phases, so that you always keep the MP regenerative going. Otherwise, at some point, you're going to run out of resources, and then you would be able to generate any type of attacks. After all, the normal attack doesn't do anything. The normal attack is only there to get MP. And you waste time every time you attack, or rather any time you try to charge your attacks. And seeing how you literally don't have any HP and time is so important in this game, you want to avoid spending that much time as much as possible. Just saying. Okay? Okay. That is why you always need to change phases, so that you have more time to do other things around here. Like using this one and destroying the slime in the process. There you go. Oh, that as well. So, okay, now that the enemy is defeated, I can also explain a different part of the battle itself. After all, just defeating one wave of monster isn't quite enough in order to fulfill the whole victory conditions. After all, it mentioned kill markers, right? It mentioned kill markers. And the kill markers come into play once this one starts up. The beautiful, beautiful wheel of stuff. Now it turns out we can actually select our enemies ourselves. And in order to actually win the fight, or rather in order to actually win the battle in its entirety, we need to make sure to get one of those lines across, like a bingo mark. Either horizontal, vertical, or diagonally. It doesn't really matter how, but we need to finish one line. Now, practically speaking, it would be good for us to finish it as quickly as we can, but at the same time, another tutorial said to me that if you destroy stuff around here and let it respawn itself, it is possible for us to just get more items out of them. So instead of that, how about we're going to go for the encounters that don't trigger a bingo right away, and we're just having some fun around here. Yeah, how about that? After all, there's still stuff that we have to get, especially from the treasure chest over there, and we got a couple of key items in the last phase as well. So first and foremost, just change that up a bit. Key item. Do I need to use this? Johann may have a connection to this. Okay, so they even give me a yellow icon next to the key item that I can currently use. As well as telling me at which turn, or rather in which battlefield I can use that key item. Like this one in scene 4. And this one in the next scene. That is good to know. Okay, so the key item has been equipped. That is something that you can only do around here as well when you are equipping your weapons. Practically speaking, I currently don't need the law one, so I'm going to unequip it. If I can. How do I unequip this? No. Move it. Good. Second thing that the game tells you in the tutorial. Every turn takes durability from your weapon. If you don't plan to use a weapon during this turn, unequip them. Okay? Okay. I specifically unequipped this one, seeing how we literally just try to destroy that treasure chest around there. And then I can safely do that from over here as well. Besides, the frost axe is really helpful against the other stuff as well, so I don't really think, no, I don't really feel like bringing the other weapon along, just in order to decrease the durability. Because in this turn we're also going to, I'm going to show you guys a second feature that you can do in the fight itself. After all, you don't have to defeat all the enemies in order to end the turn. Sometimes an enemy is out of reach, and you don't want to waste 60 seconds of getting hit by an enemy, right? You can spend the time elsewhere, like, I don't know, transferring it to XP or MP instead of just waiting around getting hit, huh? Would be much better for everyone, right? My mother hand-knitted this item. It's very warm. And with that, we've used the item, and I think that is enough to get him to join, right? Johann on a mother. My mother hand-knitted the scarf. It's very warm. Okay, do you see something else about it? No? Okay. I think he's happy now. He should be happy now. Okay, let's get ready to open the chest. Still not open. There we go. Open. Item has been destroyed as well. This is perfect. I'm gonna break the other stuff as well. We're already at it. Then I can show the other feature. Now, if you don't want to waste... There we go, I got it! Now, if you don't want to waste the time getting hit by the monster, instead want to transfer it into MP or XP, all you have to do is press the start button, and then you can just freely end the turn. Now keep in mind, depending on what you do, you don't want to waste your turn like this in order to gain extra XP. It costs durability after all. But practically speaking, if you want to farm stuff like items, and if you want to see your item return on the battlefield just for the sake of killing them over and over again, it might be wise to unequip everything and just waste a couple of turns in order to see if they actually respawns with more stuff. And the extra XP is going to be handy as well. After all, it provides us with extra XP in order to level our guys. I'm gonna explain the XP later, because the level up system in this game is also different from usual. They don't level up on their own. You actually select them for a level up. You actually select them for a level up. It's really nice, actually. It's really nice. Okay, I need to be careful not to kill It's very important. I'm gonna unequip the axe as well, after all. We're just gonna wait it out. Farm some XP where we're already at it. I just want to see if this is actually going to respawn.
Engage.
It seems like we can already end the turn pretty soon either way. So in that regard, this is just free XP. Free XP! All the free XP in the world! Yeah, I know, it's not going to give us that great of a result, seeing how we literally just ran away from a fight. But it's free XP though! Okay, so it respawns. Which means now I should be able to gain more stuff. Which means now I'm going to equip my frozen axe again. And that's it, because I don't need to bring anything else. I need to be a bit careful now. After all, we're already at turn 4. I only have 6 turns available. I need to get ready to finish them off. But not right away. Okay. Let's farm some MP. Go. Then let's get ready for the attack. Come on, Ghost. I need you to get a bit closer in the range. There you go. I'm gonna hit both of them at the same time. Yes! More items! We all love more items! Oh. Don't you dare do that! Okay. I'm gonna activate my foot piece again. Come on, I need more items, please. There we go. Perfect. I fulfilled the condition, and I got 3 more items because I let the stuff respawn. I might have to do that over and over again in the next couple of maps as well. Break everything in sight, let it respawn, grab even more stuff. Weapons are always important, right? They're always important. Glop. Goodbye, slime! Probably not that good in explaining stuff on the fly, but it's fine. Tempted with the forest rustle and the sound of a gentle wind, you have no choice but to give in to your desires to move onward. Oh, I still got an S rank, even though I wasted a couple of turns. That's good. So what did I get? A ruby staff, flameberg, frozen axe, cross-axed, soul crucible. Is that another key item? Could be. It doesn't have a duration. Either way, lots of points. Collection 98%. Uh-huh. I killed a bunch of stuff. Probably could have killed more, but it's fine. 5 turns, that's also okay. And most importantly, we got our first knight, Johann. If someone like me can be of help. Of course! Sure, you look a bit sad, but don't worry, Johann. I'm gonna train you just right. The past revisited. Midnight, one day before something. Should have read that first. There were not many who could sense the building corruption. The silent movement of the vile, villainous, in its all too sudden appearance. A few did notice, but the natural inhabitants of the land had little defense against the darkness, and were cast into the void. Really? Were they surprised by the darkness? Abandoned church. Johann! Hey! Is that his memory? Hey! Stein! Painerith! Uh-huh. Your turn at watch is over. The food's ready too, you know? I don't think they're around, Johann. That's strange. Nobody's here. Where did they all go? And here we finally got some meat in the show hall, and the dinner's gonna get cold. Hey, is anybody there? Huh? Their stuff? Don't tell me. Huh? Medusa? What? Oh, what is this thing? Monster! Oh no! Someone! Help! Ah, he got turned to stone. Literally. But he wasn't even watching her in her eye. He didn't look into her eye. He should have been fine. He should have been fine. First and foremost, let me save. There we go. There we go. Ja, überschreiben. Yeah. I still play in German. But the game is English, so it's fine. You should have been fine, Johann. You were turning the back. But I guess maybe the Medusa in this game follow a different rule, huh? Okay. First and foremost, do you see this? This home screen is our main hub. This is where we can boost up our stuff, check up on our items, sort our stuff to key items, weapon types, and all the good stuff. I guess we have a bunch of stuff for our warrior, because that icon is the same. Cross axe, slasher, frost axe, yeah. Barbaric axe as well, so we have a fire type as well. I really need to remember those icons for my units. What is this? So... I know it cannot be strengthened, I just wanted to see what it is all about. Soul Crucible. 46? What? What? Soul Gunnar may have a connection. Who the I'm totally gonna forget about this. I'm totally going to forget about this. Well, at the very least, 4, 2, 2. Okay. So we have 2 items for the next scene already. Something for the far future. And 4. Okay. Again. So in this main hub over here, we can upgrade our weapons, fuse them together, disassemble them if they are close to getting destroyed. We can also upgrade our units with XP distribution. After all, as you can already see, at the end of the fight, everything that we did gained some XP to us, which means we can select those XP points and give them to our guys, like this guy. If I want him to level up, I would need to spend 30k of points, which is half of all of the XP that I was able to gain in the last fight. Might be good for me to fight against more of those enemies in the future, simply because they give fixed amount of XP as well. I think the ghost gave like 7k. Might be good to kill more of those guys, just saying. But yeah, we can strengthen our guys with this. Sacrifice them and give their power to others, which permanently kills them as well. Banish them into the Shadow Realm if you think they are useless, which is very cruel, but they do give us an item for that. And then of course check our units all on their own. With this, without the worries of anything else. Oh, and by the way, as you can see, it is possible for us to kill our ghost souls with trans souls, sacrificing a soul for another. Yeah, this game, even though we don't really have HP in the battle itself, it is possible for our guys to die. And how do they die? Well, do you see the vitality under the element? Currently his vitality is 21.6 points, right? Now, in the fights themselves, our guys don't really have HP. But every time they attack, their vitality gets drained by a certain amount. The normal attacks is like 0.1 point, a skill is 0.5 points, and a special skill that some characters have is 1 entire point of vitality. If, under any kind of circumstance, the vitality drops to 0, that guy's dead. Completely dead. I will not be able to use them anymore from that point on. And the only way to regenerate vitality is by leveling them up, which only heals a small amount, or sacrificing them for another soul. I'm literally feeding souls to soul in order to heal them, instead of giving them items to heal. It's cruel. I'm literally recruiting them as cannon fodder in order to heal my other guys. But I'm trying to avoid that under any kind of circumstance. I hate to lose my units. I hate to lose my units. But I might be forced to do that. Oh, and it is possible for us to fight against a couple of stages again in order to get bonus XP and items while we're playing a couple of maps. And I might be forced to do that later, but right now, it's not really necessary. Okay, but I think with this I've already kind of explained everything else, right? I could already fuse them together, but I guess I can just do that later. Fusion items is not really that important. Right? I'm literally stacking the duration from one item to the other. And if I were to enhance them, by giving them a +1 up to 9, it is going to get in the way of the fusion stuff. After all, if you fuse +1 with a +0, the combined item is going to be the 0 item. It can only get endured. You cannot just upgrade a higher tier item with a lower tier item and expect the duration to increase. That would be a bit too broken. So yeah, probably be a best idea to just fuse them up all together into one powerful duration weapon and then enhance them. Since even the enhancement, if it fails, it can fail, it's going to lower your duration. So yeah, just in case you want to know about that, probably not going to do that on screen, but fuse them first, before enhancement. That's the only way to increase the duration, and you want to have a lot of duration if you're already sacrificing orbs and mediums for a weapon upgrade, right? Totally. Okay then. In the setup, don't really need to do anything. Let us go to the next scene. Northwest Walde. So we're still in the forest. And our girl is alright from the looks of it. At the very least, she seems to be alone. It's up to him now. Wait, are you not coming back to us? I thought we were supposed to fight together! At this time, Asker, the underworld, and the human world were slowly getting closer. The barrier between them has been dissolved due to selfish whims of certain souls, as if the sick desires of a few could control all of the world. For even a large river bank can crumble from the holes dug by ants. Who would predict it would decline to the point that none could turn a blind eye? This is gonna stress me out in the future, I can tell you that. Long Road to Dawn, Scene 2. Flanier Ramparts. What was that sound? We're in trouble. The vessel containing the king's soul. It's been... Vessel? What is going on? What happened to the king's soul? It's gone. It's supposed to be under guard, but it's gone. What? Impossible! The lock on the door was broken. Someone must have... Ooh, this isn't good. If the cardinal catches wind of this... Hey, stop panicking. Let's all come down first, okay? Do you have any idea where the soul was taken? It was still there yesterday evening. So it must have been stolen sometimes during the night. What should we do? Right, then assemble the search party. Say there was a theft, but tell no one that what was stolen. If anyone seems suspicious, search their belongings. It hasn't been very long. The culprit shouldn't be far. Yes, sir. Do you guys think that was Maria? Did Maria steal that stuff? Huh. This area of the wild forest is so heavily overgrown that the sun rarely reaches the forest floor. Few people dare to tread here, and all manners of plants and animals flourish. I mean, she did say that we once ruled a knight's kingdom. If we ruled a kingdom, that would kind of points towards a king soul. And they just mentioned that the soul of the king was stolen. And she was rushing out of the castle. Huh. Good to know. Good to know. Forest monster.
What is that weird thing?
Doesn't matter. Won't let you pass. Ah, great. A tree. Oh no, a spider. Well, that's gonna be fun. People seek light only to fight monster again and again. Why do you fight? Okay, let us see. What do we have? What do we have? First and foremost, my new guys. Bonn, Clavel. Another warrior, fire type. Okay, okay. A carefree hedonist who likes liquor, but never never shrinks his duty. Good. So he's duty bound. And then we have another one up there. Moira Chateletze. Okay. Her experience in Condemina commands her orders respect. A thief, ninja girl. Perfect. They are going to be very important in the future. I already say that. Because I heard that they are the ones who are able to use ailments around here. So okay, her attack type is diagonal in the law phase. And 2 lions in the chaos phase. Okay. What else do we have? A fairy, rather an elf. A fallen star with long tail. A giant flower. Shed its petal. Small and very annoying. You don't say. Beautiful picture though. Once friendly fairies that lash out if their flowers are attacked. So... if I don't attack, are they going to be kind? Maybe. Could be. Okay. Then I need to check on the granny. Can I check on the granny? Okay, spider first. Spectral spider scatters all around. Bullets that will bounce around. Look out when it rears. An insect-like monster that attacks with an inhibiting web. Okay, so it can spin a web. That's good to know. Granny. I need to check the granny. There. A ripe fruit that splits. A pattern of gentle falling leaves. It can dive underground. A giant ancient tree infected by notorious gas. It can teleport. By diving underground? Maybe. Okay, first and foremost, I need to equip the key item. A wedding ring for Moira. Connection to this, okay. And then I need the jug for the guy who loves drinks. Okay, then I need a good attack to hit everything in sight. I might need the lore weapon for the straight lines. Which was... I would really love it if they remember those types. I think that was lore. Yes, that was lore. Do I need anything else? No, I need to destroy the items first before anything. But I could try to give her something for the chaos phase. Wait a second. Am I able to destroy those patches as well? This fence keeps it right below. It doesn't say that it contains a key item. But I am still going to try to see if I can destroy that stuff. Just in case. You never know. Right? You never know. Okay. what looks like a dagger? That's a rapier, that's an axe. This is bow. Beast fang? Okay, that's a dagger. But I can't use the law one. I need a chaos version. Yes. Okay, and it also comes with fire. Which might be good, for her at least. Anything else? I don't think so. And I am able to reach both boxes and the sign, right? I can destroy the sign. Yeah, I have to break the sign as well. It also hides a key item. And I have 7 turns for this. Okay, we're going to break those items first. And I'm also going to give them the key items first.
Get ready.
So, start, top left corner. Give it to her.
Activated.
There you go. It was the first time I saw him, but he felt like home. Wedding ring. Okay, and then of course the cup. There you go. I know. Drinking isn't good for you, but you just can't help it. Okay, do you have anything else to say? Should have probably done that before. Ouch! Still need to check that. I still need to get used to this. Yeah, I still need to get used to this. Okay, I need law. We gotta start with this first. Are those the pedals? Seems like the pedals. Okay, get through here. What the hell? What the hell is up with those spiders? Okay, box has been destroyed. Need to hit again. The sign is still around. There you go. Oh no. Don't do that. Apple. Come on, I need more hits. I'm wasting so much time. So much time because I'm. I want to grab the stuff. Ah, come on. I need some more TP. We're already at it. There you go. It's fine. First I need to destroy the stuff. It's not that important to take that much right now. After all, I just want to destroy stuff. Okay, sign has been destroyed. Change to that phase. The tree has been moved. Hit them. There you go. Okay, it's I made the fairy angry. Might not be a good thing. Yeah, might not be a good thing. She has a fairy. She has a star attack. Okay, fairy has been destroyed. That's good. Is that a spider web? Oh yes, it is. Cool. Okay, I need to destroy those items. And I'm running out of time as well. So we need to make this quick. Come on. Come on, destroy the stuff. I need to get it to respawn. There you go, material. Okay, the rest is going to be converted into XP. It's fine, it's fine. It's always important to destroy the stuff, right? Items. It's all about oh god, my ranking is already bad. It's all about the items. All about the items. Okay, I'm gonna transfer those points into MP, I would say. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer that into MP so that we can hit right away. And next phase is the final turn. Next phase is the final turn. Okay. This is fine. Spider, spider. Okay. Now I need to be careful. I cannot kill them. I know, game, you don't have to tell me with the red icon that this is the last turn. Ah, the sign has been recast. If I were in the law phase, in the chaos phase, I mean. Ah, seems good. Seems good. The thing is, I don't have a perfect attack to hit everything. But if I go for that attack, at the very least, with the frozen axe, at the very least, I should be able to get the stuff before it breaks. And where's the other? I need another one with a straight line, preferably. This one. And the girl can just wait. Yeah, I know. If I lose this phase, I'm losing everything. It's fine. It's fine.
Engage.
There's no need to worry about anything. Everything is under control. Just need to dodge stuff.
The enemy's hurt. This is it. The axe. Shooting next. Fall into the abyss. The axe. Attach. The warrior activated. Axe charging. Shooting.
I hope I wasn't too greedy. But I think it's fine. It got a bit close, but it's fine. I shouldn't bring that many spiders into a fight. This is way too much projectiles. Okay, spider's been defeated. Spider's been defeated. Might have been a bit greedy, but it's fine. Will this beam escape the stark forest and follow the path? I mean, technically speaking, I should be able to escape it. Ooh. Peachy's Purple. What's that? And at the very least, I got the twinkling stick as well. That seems fancy enough. Right? Okay. No, but seriously, I need to be a bit more careful. I need to get slimes. Next time I have to get slimes. Let's not be greedy just because the spiders give a bit more XP. Bunch of XP. A lot of XP, actually. And we have got Moira! If I can see him again, then I will come. And of course, Bonn! Hell yeah, I'll do my best! Okay. The past revisited, the night before the fall of the Western Tower. It was still autumn, and the castle had not yet faced disaster. The king of the castle wishes for blood, tied to the ancient fault between the Tiamat and the humans. Eventually, an agreement was reached, and everyone felt a long-awaited peace would follow. Everyone. But for a few individuals. Nordwestwalde. Was it those two? Did they have doubts? Well, anything suspicious? No, just the usual bad news. Bad news? Monsters here and there, foul weather, poor crops. Just the kind of talk that always gets you down, huh? What I wouldn't give for a bit of good news for once at least. I've got some good news for you at least. Wanna hear it? Hey, hang on a second. You're not gonna tell me I get to take care of a cutie now. Come on. Then make me babysit some little girls again. Now are you? Did I do that before? I don't remember, so don't worry. Looks like we're getting reinforcements. I heard the king himself is leading the army this way. What? Seriously? The general was talking to the messenger a moment ago. Oh, that's good. That's great. It was starting to get lonely out here. We might hear some news about the capital. We might be able to restock our booze supplies too. Haha, of course. You'd better not start drinking on the job again. I can't cover your ass for you forever, you know? Come on now. It was a long time ago. Why bring that up now? Anyways, we should tell the others about this. That sounds like a good idea. But we have to save that for later. After all, I first need to make a save. In the next part, we're going to see if we can see more of that in memory. After all, technically speaking, we haven't really seen them die yet. And I might need to go over my stuff again. I mean, after this point, we have 485k of XP! Oh, it's great! It's just great! And I might have to fuse up a couple of my items here and there then. Since there's an item limit of 250. We already have 41. Now I know this isn't a lot just yet. But I do want to fuse up some stuff. The earlier I start, the less messier it's going to be at a later point of time, right? Anyways, I hope you guys had fun in today's part, and see you in the next one for the Night of Nightmares. In Nightmares, not of Nightmares. Until then, bye bye!